Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Alundra 2. So... oh wait. Anyway, time for the Ocean Cave. Which is... definitely the most puzzle-heavy dungeon so far. And in a game where pretty much every single room in every dungeon is a puzzle, that says a lot. Now, the reason I consider this dungeon to be the most puzzle-heavy dungeon so far is because literally every single room is just kind of a big square room that focuses around a puzzle. Like, layout-wise, this dungeon is very repetitive. There's basically 4 pathways, and each one will take you through around, I think, 7 or 8 rooms, where you just kind of solve puzzles and have to get to the end in order to get a key. And there's 4 keys to get. So yeah, the green crystals make invisible things visible. These weird lizard guys can be kind of annoying. Sure there's no hidden chests in here. Okay. Ah yes, here we have another Guide the Flame puzzle. Get back here! Okay, so killing all those doesn't do anything, then. Yeah, this puzzle's honestly easy enough to solve without using the green crystal. So yeah, when it says that, you literally just do this. I think that puzzle stumped me some on my original playthrough, but not as much as a certain other puzzle in this dungeon, which is infamous in my memory. So welcome to, Flying Eyeball. So yeah, we're gonna fight these flying eye mini-bosses at the end of each part of the dungeon. Most of them are pretty easy. Oh, there we go. Killed that one. And that's the general flow of the dungeon. This path probably has the dungeon's hardest puzzles. You can't hit these too many times or else they'll disappear. At least I'm pretty sure they do. Let me test that. Ah, yes, okay, it takes 5 hits to make them vanish. This room in particular... can very much be a pain. Ah, shoot. Trying to time this, right? Okay, there we go. I should have done this from the other direction. Oh yeah, this is definitely not gonna work. Oops. Okay, there we go. If the block on top is too close to you, then sometimes shooting the ring at the lower block will hit both of them, which obviously results in annoyance. Okay, there we go. And Flying Eyes, round 2. I'm pretty sure you don't have to kill the smaller ones, but it does make it easier. There we go. Alright. You know, considering my game's tendency to crash and how many screen changes there are in this dungeon, I should probably save. Once we get that one puzzle, you know, whose amount of money you have to spend depends on how many times you've saved out of the way, then I won't have to, like, limit myself on saving anymore. Oh yeah, this one's simple. It's just a memorization puzzle. Red, yellow, blue, yellow, red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue, yellow, red, yellow, blue. Okay. So yeah, the first room here has red statues. And then the next room has the yellow statues. Just make sure there's no treasure chests in here. So yeah, now we're at the blue statue, so now we have to go back. Yellow... red, and then yellow, blue. Now we can move forward. Okay. Now for the infamous puzzle. So, first off, I want to ask y'all, did you ever have a game when you were younger, like back before you had access to the internet, back before, you know, you could look up things when you're stuck? You ever have a time when you're playing a game, like you really, really, really like the game, you know, you have a lot of fun with it, but you get to one part, and try as you might, like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to get past it, be it a boss fight, or a puzzle, or just, maybe just not knowing where to go, if it's, you know, like a traditional, like, turn-based RPG, like a Final Fantasy game or something? Well, I had several moments like that with this game. This was the first one. So, you read the sign, it says, "Silence conquers all." So yeah, in order to solve this puzzle, you literally just stand here and do nothing. It makes sense when you think about, you know, silence conquers all, but I was so confused by it. Like, it took me so long to figure that out. I don't even know how I figured it out. I think I just, like, didn't touch the controller for a bit, and I'm like, wait a minute. These guys aren't, like, running at me and attacking me. What's going on? And then it just solved the puzzle. Yeah, see, I remember when I was a kid, like, I used to think silence conquers all meant that I had to, like, use the pixie ring on them in order to stun them, and then, like, kill them while they're stunned. And I don't know, I kept playing up to this part of the game over and over, and just, like, not being able to get past this part. Oh wait, right. You need the little ones in order to get the bombs. Actually, I'm not sure what happens if you kill the little ones in this fight. Because then you wouldn't really have a source of bombs, unless the big one starts dropping, like, bombs or something. Yeah, I had a few moments like that in Alundra 2. Like, there's a couple more moments later in the game that got me similarly stuck and led to me just replaying the game up to that point and restarting over and over. Honestly, it sounds incredibly frustrating, but really, there was something magical about it when you look back on it. Because it means that, like, there was a real sense of accomplishment and excitement when I finally did figure out what I was supposed to do and, you know, actually got to go further into the game. Alright, let's save one more time. Okay, I think this is the only one we haven't been down yet. So yeah, for this puzzle, you have to time it so that the spear hits the flame. Not the easiest thing to do. Okay, there we go. And here's another one of these puzzles. Oh yeah, this one. Just gotta make the statues look away from the switch, then you can jump on it. So yeah, these ones like to drop already lit bombs on you. Which honestly makes it easier. Well, that's pretty much dungeon complete. You know, I thought I remember there being a room where if you killed all the enemies in it, you would get a treasure chest. There's nothing important missable in this dungeon. It's a one-time dungeon, so there's no puzzle pieces. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got that in another room? I'm not entirely sure. I'll risk it. Up there. No. You know, I remember having another memory of this particular dungeon, though. I think it was one morning before school. Like, I remember, like, I finally solved all the puzzles, and I walked, like, out to here. And let me see if I can get, like, the right angle on it. There we go. It's like... I don't know, it's like I got to, like, right about here, and I didn't know what I was looking at over there. It's literally just, like, a giant, like, hunk of smoked meat, but... yeah, it's like, I just kind of saw that briefly and shut the game off because I had to go to school at that moment. But I thought that I, like, saw a glimpse of the next boss or something, and I think I remember, like, all day thinking, like, what kind of boss am I gonna fight at the end of that dungeon? And then imagine my surprise when I loaded the game up, you know, later in the day, ran over here, and saw this. Like, I legitimately remember looking at it and thinking, oh, that must be the next boss, and then... oh, later on I come to find out it's literally just a rib roast. Hey, Prunewell! It's a long story. Oh, by the way, you might have noticed in the background that little submarine. Well, you may have noticed it had the 3 little ducks on top of it, so yes. Those ducks were actually the top of the Children of the Crown submarine this entire time.
What is that thing?
Oh, that was a close one.
My king, I humbly beg you for Princess Alexia's hand in marriage.
My king, Baron Diaz humbly begs you for Princess Alexia's hand in marriage.
The king has granted your request.
I am most honored, your munificence.
Okay, everybody, prepare to attack! Let's save the king! Yay!
Well, that didn't go over well. Right, alright. Frizza Fraz. Yeah, no way we're letting that happen. I don't think there's anything to really find around here. Though I think there is a save book over here. Ah, yeah, here it is. I don't know why it's so far over there out of the way. But anyway, this this would be a good place to end this episode, so next time, we head off to the town of Guaba. See ya, everyone.